Hi everyone, I'm coming at you with a little request. Would you help me? Would you like to help me? Please raise £250,000 for SameU's COVID-19 Relief Fund. There's a thank you attached. And the thank you goes a little something like this. How would you feel about having dinner with me virtually? So, what we would do is when you donate, you can click on a little link tick a box, and that will be a randomized selection process, and 12 lucky people will join me virtually, and we're going to put together a store cupboard dinner together. We'll cook it and then we'll eat it together. And we will discuss lots of things, isolation and fear, and also funny videos, and the fact that I can't really cook. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. And now a little bit more about the COVID Relief Fund itself. What we have at the moment is we have to create more beds for the NHS to take care of all of the COVID-19 sufferers. And when you're doing that, your brain injury survivors are leaving hospital early, as we all have to do at this time. So they need somewhere to go. And what we've done is we have partnered with our partners in America, Spalding, and with our partners in England, UCL. We are creating a virtual rehabilitation clinic so that brain injury survivors have somewhere to go and somewhere to feel safe and somewhere to not feel so alone and isolated, which I think is a good thing, because we need to do all we can to release as many beds as possible to free up our hardworking NHS. How does that sound? So you get to do a good thing, you get to help people, and you get to have dinner with me. It's really exciting. And yes, keen observers might note that I am wearing the Isolation Couture du jour, which is SameU's t-shirt. Together, 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 together. Will you join me together? Let's come together over this. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. I hope you're staying safe and sane, and I'm sending you lots of love. Hi, everyone. So, this is just a little introduction video to something that I've been kind of putting together over this time that we've been experiencing of COVID and isolation. Now, I don't know what you've all been turning to. Maybe you could let me know to ease your soul and to get through this time. But for me, aside from thinking I'm on the Great British Bake Off, I have been turning to a lot of poetry. Because, isolation's a funny thing. And in particular, I've been turning to this book, The Poetry Pharmacy. Tired and True Prescriptions for the Heart, Mind and Soul. Now, this is a collection of poems that has got some incredible poets in here, but they've been categorized into a list of ailments. So it could be loneliness, it could be heartbreak, it could be grief, it could be unkindness or kindness. And I thought, as I was reading this, how nice it would be to have some talented performers to read these out loud. So that's what I've done. I've just got a few gloriously kind people to read these poems. And I've asked each of the readers to dedicate their poem to a charity of their choosing. Because as someone who has a charity, I can attest to knowing that the people that we've been helping need our help so much more now. So that's why. I'm going to kick us off, and I'm going to dedicate this to SameU and to my brain injury survivors. Because if you can imagine for just 1 second, having a brain injury and having your entire world collapse around you, but survive, and then coming out into today, to this world where it's so incredibly unrecognisable, I just, my heart breaks for them, and this is for them. So this is for the condition of loneliness, and it is the poem From My Brilliant Image by Hafez. I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in darkness, the astonishing light of your own being. So that's it. That's my edition, and everyone else to follow will be someone much more talented than me and with a lot more poems. Stay safe, everyone. I just want to say a massive thank you to the NHS. Everyone who works at the NHS, from our beloved nurses to the porters, to the caterers, to the surgeons, to the doctors, the psychotherapists, everyone who works there, thank you. In these incredibly frightening times, you are keeping us alive. So thank you. And it seems only right that we talk about fair pay. I believe that NHS workers should get what they deserve for doing all that they do for us. So please join me today in saying thank you to the NHS and demanding fair pay. Hey everyone, I am so excited to share today with you something that has been taking up my entire heart and soul for the last 2 years, the comic that I have made. Mother of Madness. This is all about a badass, beautiful, fierce, fabulous superhero woman. And the first cover hits my Instagram today, and the first edition will be on your stands on the 28th of July. Right, we are ready. Tedward and I, thank you Teddy. Teddy and I are ready to begin our Inca trail. We're in the undergrowth. Ready to kick it off. Ted's in his little camo gear. He's feeling ready. How you feeling ready, Ted? Are you? He's not bothered, but I am. So we are in our SAMU gear. SAMU for Brain Injury Recovery. And we're about to kick off the first 3 miles of the Inca Trail for SAMU. It's a little bit cooler than it would be, one would imagine, along the Inca Trail. But I'm gonna listen to my playlist and we're gonna get our butts moving. Ted is gonna eat the undergrowth as we go. So wish us luck for a happy voyage. First 3 miles, here we go.